What it do, YouTube, man? Jojofoee back at again with another reaction video, man. What it do, man? OG just came back from Africa. She got me this shit. She got me this chain. Had to wear it. You feel me? Had to show love to the motherland. But without further ado, man, let's get into some reactions, man. I got a couple of videos here for y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow my social medias and all that. I'll be active over there and shit. I'm trying to get my socials and shit up too, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is the Crash Out Drill Era 2024. If y'all don't know, bro, 2024 was a crazy year for drill, bro. There was a lot of crash out dummies coming out of the drill scene, bro. It was insane, man. We had a lot of motherfuckers coming out, crashing out, and right after they would crash out, they would die. You know, it was crazy, but man, without further ado, man, let's jump into this reaction.
2024 has hands down been one of the 2024 has hands down been one of the craziest years in drill history.
For sure,
this new wave of drill rappers are out here catching bodies, then jumping on tracks to rap about them from as young as 15 years old, while also amassing millions of views worldwide, profiting from the deadly conflicts. It's like whoever has the most incriminating lyrics often seems to draw the largest fan base. It's a new era where clout and chaos seem to go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. But that's just how social media is nowadays, man. Like the bad things is gonna get all like the views, man. So if you want views, go crash out, man. Fuck it. I'm finna go and crash out next. Fuck it.
Yo, Cardi, where the fuck you at?
Yo, what up, though? How you coming? You ever seen one of these? You think you can run from this bitch? Get your bitch ass back. Hey, try to run. See, I bet. I'll get out this car right now. Fuck you.
Bono ain't wanna do that, boy.
Bogus
Bono ain't wanna take his gun from him.
His speedy ass keep trolling is gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. His ass keep trolling, his ass gonna be dead. His ass keep trolling, and the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin.
On this charge on Tink.
And I know who she was talking about too. She was talking about her blood cousin too. She was talking about her cousin. So this shit get serious. You hear me? Even cousins ain't getting no say so in the shit. Cousins get whacked too. It's crazy.
This bitch should go off. Nah, this 21st, right? Nigga running this bitch. Watch this bitch go off on Tink, nigga.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna join the peace movement and we gonna kill her ass.
Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about,
Yeah,
but fame also comes with a heavy price. The amount of dissing and violence being broadcasted from the streets is at an all-time high.
Man.
And many big artists have lost their lives this year, highlighting the ongoing rivalry in the streets. In the summer, we witnessed the rise and fall of the Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds were a new group from the east side of Chicago with members like Lil Jeff and Q50 possibly becoming the most talked about this year. Lil Jeff was someone who not only had 10 alleged murders under his belt, but was also a persistent troll who thrived off beef and attention. His best friend and cousin, Bloodhound Q50, also engaged in the same antics, while building his reputation as a ruthless killer in the streets.
Sick as hell, bro, because I fuck with, hold on.
And on social media. Before Lil Jeff's unexpected death, which was strangely exactly a month of social media. Before Lil Jeff's unexpected death,
y'all can see, bro. Hold on, y'all look. This shit hit the wall too.
Reputation as a ruthless killer in the streets and on social media. Before Lil Jeff's unexpected death, which was strangely exactly a month apart from his close friend Lil Scoom, his rap career was skyrocketing.
Bro, Lil Scoom dying was crazy because Lil Scoom was raw as hell. I still bump all his shit to this day, man. Lil Scoom dying was crazy as hell because he died a month after Lil Jeff died, bro. That shit was crazy. And Lil Jeff 2 was decent as hell, bro. Q50 is the worst out of all they ass. Like, now we gotta listen to Q50. Hell no, I'm just bullshitting. Q50 shit. He, you know what I'm saying? He hard too. And Vert too, you know what I'm saying? Like they all tell man, they just gotta stay out the street, man. Keep your head down, just stay in the stoop. You know what I'm saying?
After the success of Awe and Tony Montana, he continued to drop banger after banger, seemingly on his way to becoming one of the biggest rappers out of Chicago, with many fans saying that he reminded them of Chicago legend King Von.
No.
With Lil Jeff gone, Q50 would end up becoming the biggest name associated with the Bloodhounds. With Q50 now carrying the torch for their fallen member, he used his lyrics as a megaphone to tell the whole world about his murderous ways. In Chicago, Illinois, when it comes to gangbanging, your age is irrelevant. Kids are killing grown men are killing kids, and kids are killing kids. It's a never-ending cycle where people are willing to go to extreme lengths for clout and respect. In July, the youngest doing it were Q50 with Lil 50 and Fully
Bro,
Chop.
these young niggas out here
These two rappers were only
tweaking.
15 and were literally the definition of a YN, ditching school to come on interview platforms, riding around in stolen vehicles, whilst being heavily strapped up. But on October 23rd, Q50 with Lil 50's life would be cut short
You
when
see
he was...
how Bloodhound, Lil Jeb, and Q50 had big impact on these young niggas, bro. Young niggas copying names and shit, you feel me? Like, bro, we gotta do, especially in like the rap, man. I ain't gonna lie, the rap gotta do way better. But you know, shit not gonna get any better than this, shorty. We know that. Know that, man.
Killed just one day after his interview with DJU TV. After the death of Lil 50, his best friend Fully Chop carried the torch for the younger generation of PGF, releasing back-to-back hits and racking up millions of views. Just 30 minutes away from Chicago, in Gary, Indiana, we had a rapper by the name of Scrooly G. Scrooly G is an extremely talented rapper who has just recently started to make a big name for himself in the music scene. Even though he has half of Chicago wanting him dead right now, he has clicked up with one of Chicago's most feared gangs,
he out there in the rack
Bloodhounds,
with their ass.
and is often seen collaborating with none other than Bloodhound Q50.
50.
In September, these two found themselves beefing with the FBG members from STL, such as Billionaire Black, Swag De Niro, and King Yella. Scrooly established himself as a feared shooter for his gang, STK TTA, allegedly catching 6 bodies. But when he dissed well-respected FBG member FBG Duck, Scrooly had more to worry about than just the ongoing war in Gary. If you want to see more on Scrooly's upbringing in the war in
crazy, Gary too get busting too, and that's just only 30 minutes out. And thing is, they gun laws is way different than Chicago too, so they out there tweaking.
Gary, Indiana. I've done a video where I go into detail about it. It wasn't only Chicago that was making noise in the drill scene. We also had Atlanta rapper Baby Kia, who dropped his hit song OD Crashing, which is currently sitting on over 21 million views.
I ain't gonna ask you hard,
this song
bro.
quickly blew up and became the crash out anthem of the year, followed by songs like Let's Play a Game and BK Back. With Baby Kia now making his name as one of the biggest to come out of the Atlanta drill movement. His unique style and aggressive lyrics made him stand out, leaving fans intrigued and wanting to hear more. Around the same time, we had rappers from Philly like OT7 Kwani and YBC Dole, or as the fans call him, Mr. Disrespectful, making huge waves in Philly's drill scene. YBC Dole earned the nickname Mr. Disrespectful from, as you can guess, being extremely disrespectful. Like, bro was literally threatening to slap his ops' moms and could even be seen digging up an op's grave in his music video.
I heard that was fake, but just the fact he's still acting like he's doing that shit is crazy. And I think he died that year too, if I'm not mistaken.
Level to dissing the dead, Dole was also heavily tapped in with the Chicago drill scene.
Bro, you know what's crazy? They all 3 died in the same summer, bro. Bro, let me just spit real quick game, bro. They all died in the same summer game. These 3 niggas, bro. Duel died last, but bro, that don't make it any better. Like, bro, you only go 1 or 2 places. All these 3 people was, bro, they was talented, gang. It's just circumstances, you feel me? It's just your environment to it, and it's not 100% their fault of how they went. The route they went, but it is their fault, but it's not their fault. If you really want to get into it, get into it, but we ain't gonna do it right now.
Lil Jeff, Lil Scoom, and Von Off 1700 before they passed. In an interview with Brandon Buckingham, Duel constantly disrespected his OPEPs throughout the video, bragging about how he hadn't been touched yet. But karma would finally catch up to YBC Dole as he was shot dead in Philly just 2 days after the interview was released, allegedly by a 16-year-old named Aiden Waters. Dole's death shocked the world as he was taken out by someone so young, leaving OT7 Kwani basically carrying the Philly drill scene by himself. Over in Jacksonville, Florida, we had Julio Fulio, who was known for the same disrespectful antics as YBC Dole. Fulio's death was one of the biggest losses in drill history, affecting many fans on a deep level. In a crazy situation where Fulio leaked his current location while celebrating his 26th birthday, he was fatally shot, and 3 of his friends were wounded. 3 people armed with a pistol and 2 rifles opened fire on them in the parking lot of an Airbnb in Tampa, Florida.
Hunted this nigga,
the people who were believed to be responsible for his murder were shortly after arrested, with rapper Young and Ace allegedly being the person who put out the hit. The next day, Ace dropped the chilling diss track Game Over, where he rapped the line, 4 in the car. one of them dead, 3 got hit. A direct response to Julio Fulio's verse on his song, When I See You, where Fulio raps.
You know, it's just crazy how this shit, because he was speaking on, because Fulio had a song where he had this Young and Ace, right, where y'all know how a Young and Ace was in like the car on his birthday, and they shot up his car, and 3 of his blood homies died. No, wait, I think his blood brothers had died in the car, and like he was the only one that had survived and shit. Crazy, right? And fast forward, Fulio death. 4 people was inside in the car, and him too, right? 3 people got hit, 1 person died, and it was him. Get out the street, gang. Crazy.
3 dead in the worst way, referencing the time when Ace was shot in the car with his brother and 2 friends. But he was the only one who survived. This is yet another prime example of how artists increase their risk by mocking deceased rivals online in an attempt to go viral, leading to the endless cycle of revenge. There was also a time when New York drill was the most talked about, but it seemed like after 2022, the drill scene in the Bronx was fading away, with most of the big artists either dead or in jail. New York is home to some of the youngest drill rappers in history, like Eli Jeezy's, Booba Savage, Baby B. Jeezy's, and Sugar Hill Glitch.
Who the fuck is
with some of
these
these
niggas?
kids being no older than 14 catching attempted murder charges. But on January 12th, rapper D-Thang Jeezy was released early from jail after spending 2 years fighting a RICO case. D-Thang is arguably one of the biggest drill rappers from the Bronx, alongside rappers like K-Flock and Dougie B, who are also currently battling their own legal issues, with K-Flock arrested on first-degree murder charges and Dougie B facing 25 years in prison for a barrage of felony charges over a pair of violent robberies, including a stick-up involving a 5-year-old kid. D-Thang is now out of jail and has been going crazy in the music scene, bringing more light back to the city, seemingly on his way to breaking through the drill scene and going mainstream. Honorable mentions this year that I haven't spoken about include Von Off 700, Chucky, AMF T-Ski, YFG Fatso, Lil Queso, Lil Scoom P. Youngin, J Boogie.
I fuck with all them. Lil Scoom, I mean, basically, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with everybody from the rack. I ain't gonna lie. T-Ski from Indiana too, right? Or is he from over east? I don't know. But Fatso, fuck with Fatso, Lil Scoom. Chucky probably my favorite one out the motherfucker right now. And then Vaughn, I fuck with Vaughn too. I don't know who this is. Hold on, what he say?
Right back to the city, seemingly on his way to breaking through the drill scene and going mainstream. Honorable mentions this year that I haven't spoken about include Von Off 700, Chucky, AMF T-Ski, YFG Fatso, Lil Queso, Lil Scoom P. Youngin, J
Lil
Boogie,
Queso, and he died. And he did die, bro. That's
YFG Fatso, Lil Queso, Lil Scoom P. Youngin, J Boogie, and a few others. As 2024 comes to an end, it's clear this has been one of the bloodiest years in drill history.
Unfortunately,
from Chicago to Atlanta, Philly to Jacksonville, Indiana to New York, countless rising stars have lost their lives to the violence that comes with the lifestyle. Big names crashed out, and the cycle of revenge seemed never-ending, leaving fans wondering who might be next. With so many legends gone and new names stepping up, it's hard to predict what 2025 will bring. Will the violence continue, or will we see a shift in the culture?
No.
One thing's for sure, drill isn't slowing down anytime soon. So who's been your favorite artist this year? Drop their name in the comments, and let's see who's been running the game in 2024.
All right, man, that's going to be the end of that. That was the Crash Out Drill era of 2024. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Who was your favorite drill artist of that year? Mine, I would honestly say, I was fucking with Lil Scoom. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Scoom, he was hard, bro. He was hard. You feel me? Like, he knew how to spit. And then, I'm fucking with, Vaughn, our 1700, I'm fucking with Vaughn. Fatso, I'm fucking with Fatso. And then Chucky, too. He's my favorite out the motherfucker, too. But yeah, but with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Send me some videos to watch. Follow my Instagram and all that shit. We'll do deuces.